Today we will be making Queen Elsa from Frozen. The supplies you will need is 2 looms connected together in the rectangular configuration. You will need some white bands, some light blue bands, some neon orange bands, and 2 black bands. You'll also need your hooking tool. Now we will begin. You're first going to take 2 neon orange bands and go from here to there. 2 neon orange bands from here to there. 2 neon orange bands from there to there. And 2 neon orange bands from there to there. Now you will take 2 white bands and go from here to there. 2 white bands from here to there. Now you will take 2 light blue bands and go from here to there. 2 light blue bands 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 from here to there. Okay, now you will take 2 light blue bands and go from here into the center. So from here to there. One of my bands fell off, so I'm going to redo it. Go from here into the center. Again, I did it again. Here to there. 2 light blue bands from 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 here into the center. So from here to there. 2 light blue bands 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 from here to there. You will continue this all the way to here, this line. We'll fast forward from here. Now that you have finished placing all your bands, your loom should look like this. These bands are all placed with double bands. Now we will be placing the horizontal bands, but first we need to push down the other bands. I normally use a pencil because it fits right in between. You want to start at the top and go down. Now that we've been finished placing, you'll take 2 light blue bands and go from here all the way to there. So from here to here. And then you're going to take 2 light blue bands and go from here to there. 2 light blue bands from here to here. 2 light blue bands from here to there. You will go all the way up to here with the from here to there and here to there. We will fast forward from here. Now that you've finished placing the double bands horizontally from here to there and here to here from there and here to there, you'll take one light blue band, twist it into a figure 8, place it on 2 fingers, or 1, whatever is easier for you, and go from here to there. So 1 band doubled up from here to there. Then you are going to do the same thing, twist it to a figure 8, place it back upon itself, and go from here, from here to there. And you're going to do it one more time. Twist it to a figure 8. From here to there. You already have horizontal bands on here, so you're good. Now you're going to take one neon orange band, place it on your hook, go around 2 times. This is the start of the arms. Then you're going to grab 2 white bands, place it on the tip of your hook, and you're going to push the neon orange band onto the white bands. Then you're going to just place the other side onto there. You're going to do this 5 more times for a total of 6 links. And you're just practically doing the same thing each time. Each time you're grabbing 2 white bands, placing it on your hook, pulling it, and then transferring the white bands on. So that is 3 white. This is 4. Five. And 6. Once you have finished that, you're going to push down here, and you are going to put your arm on there, and just make sure that all the bands get on there. And you're just going to pull it to the side like that. You're going to do this one more time. I will show you the start of it, and then we'll fast forward. Just take 1 neon orange band, wrap it around 2 times for a total of 3 little things on there. Take 2 white bands, place it on there, and just transfer it over. See, I only got 1 on there, so I'm just going to take it off and do it all over again. Might take you a couple tries to master this, but that's okay. And then you're going to do it 5 more times, but we will fast forward from here. Now that you have finished making your second arm, you're going to do the same thing that you did on this side. You're going to transfer your arm from your hook onto the pegs, making sure all the bands get on there. And then you're just going to pull it off to the side. Now that we've finished placing all the bands and made the arms, your loom should look like this. And we are now going to start the hooking process. Take your loom, and you're going to go inside of this one, grab the bottom 2 blue bands, and pull them forward. Now on this one, watch carefully. You are not going to go inside. You're going to go from the outside, grab the bottom 2 rubber bands and pull them forward. You can do this one at a time, which I like to do, or you can do them at the same time. So it should look like that. Now you're going to go inside of this one, grabbing those bottom 2 blue rubber bands and pulling them forward. Then you're going to go from the outside, grabbing the bottom 2 blue rubber bands and pulling them forward. Then you're going to go on the inside, grabbing the bottom 2 blue rubber bands and pulling them forward. Now you're going to go from the inside on the rest, all the way up to here. I will show you one time. So grabbing the bottom 2, pulling them forward, grabbing the bottom 2, pulling them forward, bottom 2, pulling them forward, bottom 2, pulling them forward, bottom 2, pull them forward. You're going to do this all the way to here. We will fast forward from here. Now that you've looped those bands up to here, we will take the bottom 2 blue bands on this one and we will loop them into the center. So from here to here, take the bottom 2 bands, loop them up, bottom 2 bands, loop them up. And I messed up. Just need to grab that bottom band again. There we go. Bottom 2 bands, loop them forward. Then you take the bottom 2 bands on this one and you will loop them into the center. Now you will loop them up from here. So take the bottom 2 bands, loop them forward, 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 bottom 2 bands, loop them forward. And you can do them one at a time. I just somehow drop one lots of times. Bottom 2, forward, bottom 2, forward, bottom 2, forward. Now this is what keeps the arms in place, so watch carefully. You will go inside of the arm, grab the bottom 2 neon orange bands, and pull them horizontally into the center, or vertically from your standpoint. Then you will go from the other side, grab the bottom 2 neon orange bands and pull them into the center. Okay. Now this is the hard part. It might break your hook, or the rubber band might break. So you will go inside of this one, grab those very 2 bottom rubber bands. Sorry. Might help to do it one at a time. And then you will pull them forward. like that. Now that you have finished looping the dress of Anna, or actually Queen Elsa, you can pull it forward. Actually, take it off. Sorry. And I use my hook sometimes just to help. But you can also use your hand. You want to make sure that the top stays on because we're not going to use our hook on that part quite yet. But just take it all off the loom. Make sure you don't break any bands because then you'll have to start all over. And that's no fun. Somehow I didn't loop one band, but that's okay, it's still staying in place. And that's why you want to check your bands to make sure you've looped all of them. Be very careful at this part so that nothing comes off. I mean, the neck doesn't come off. Hold the top right here so that you can take her thing right there. And then you just want to kind of pull it up so that it's out of the way. And there is the dress of Anna. You want to straighten it out or whatever. This normally doesn't happen. It will be connected like that. See, it's not on this one. Mine just fell off that way. Okay, now we are going to start on the head. Now we will be doing Elsa's head. Take one white band and go from here to there. It doesn't matter where you start. Then you want to take two white bands, go from here to there, two white bands 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 from here to there. Now you're going to take two neon orange bands and go from here to there, two neon orange bands 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 from here to there. Now we are going to be placing the horizontal bands. You're going to take one neon orange band, twist it into a figure 8, place it back upon itself, and go from here, oops, from here all the way across. Take one neon orange band, twist it to a figure 8, place it back upon itself, from here to there. Then you're going to take two neon orange bands and go from here to there, two neon orange bands from here to there. Now we are going to be doing Elsa's braid. It's going to look similar to the arms. But it's going to be all white and it will be longer. So you're going to take one white band, twist it around 2 times so that it has 3 little things. Then you're going to take 2 white bands, place it on the hook, and go like that and like that. You're going to do this 11 more times for a total of 12 links. we will fast forward from here. Now that we have 12 links, we're going to place the braid on this peg, like that, and then just pull it off to the side. Now you're going to take one black band, put it on your hook, go around 4 times. So that looks like that. Then you're going to take your horizontal band, take it off, pull it, and then transfer the black, and this will make up the eye. Then you're going to carefully place it back on the loom, like that. Do it second time, going around 4 times. I find it easier to flip my loom around and taking that band, pulling it, placing it on there, and then carefully putting it back on that. So now you've placed all your bands. You're going to push it down. Then you're going to take Anna from the edge, place her on the hook like that, and place her on this peg, making sure all the bands get on there so that she looks like that. Now we are going to start looping the bands. Okay, pull her out. Grab the top 2 neon orange bands and go out to the right. Grab the top 2 neon orange bands out to the left. Last 2 neon orange bands forward. Bottom 2 forward. And 1 band broke. So the way that we fix that, so I'm just going to drop it off. I'm going to place my hook and grab the top, technically it's 1 band, but it's the top 2 layers. It's the band we put the eyes on. Grab that, pull it off, but make sure it's on your hook. Take the broken band off. Grab another neon orange band and just place it on there, and then place your eye back on. Then you want to go inside of this one and just grab those bands and pull them forward. Might take you, there you go. Got them. And there you go. That's how you fix it. Then grab the bottom 2 neon orange bands, loop it forward, and I dropped them. So it might be easier just to pull it off like that so that you can grab the, or just pull them out so that they drop like that. Place all the bands back on. Then I'm going to go inside, go out to the side, grab those bands, I'm actually going to grab my other hook, my smaller hook, go inside. Sorry, but this just shows the struggle sometimes. harder, but you get a pretty princess after it. Or technically it's a queen this time. And if it's harder, you can just pull them all off and just place those bands back on. And then place her on, making sure that eye band stays on. Got it. Then we go back down, grab the bottom 2 neon orange bands, carefully pulling them forward, grabbing the bottom 2 neon orange bands, pulling them forward, bottom 2 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 forward. Now you're going to go inside of her braid, grabbing those bottom 2 white bands and pulling them to the center. And you grab those 2 white rubber bands, pull them to the center, and I dropped it. Okay, now this is the hard part because your band sometimes breaks. So go inside and grab that bottom single white rubber band and pull it forward. Now you're going to take this bottom white rubber band and just pull it over, then grab that white rubber band and just pull it tight. And that just makes a slip knot. Now you can take Anna off of the loom, or Queen Elsa. There you have Queen Elsa. If you want to just take this and push your braid through and maybe twist it over depending on how loose that band is. And there you have it. I will show you a trick to keep the braid down by her. I take one white band, pull her neck out, go inside of the neck like that. Take that white rubber band, pull it forward so that she has a white band through her neck. Keep the one side on the hook, pull the one side over her braid. Then you want to take the other side and just pull it over her braid again. Like that. And there is Queen Elsa. I'm sorry for all the mistakes, but I hope you liked my tutorial on Queen Elsa.